8K coin, 1K, 1 up star, 1 up. Alright. Oh, my mic.
Howdy ho, everybody out there in TV land. I am one of your ghost hosts with the most, Krista Joy. And also, I am hearing Diesel that they can't hear me.
I can't hear you. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
We
I'm gonna
just
mute myself. I'm gonna mute myself and then come back.
We have the thing going on the setup screen or the startup screen for a while, but yeah, they can hear now. Yeah, so we just weren't talking. That's right. That is right. And I would be about to say, hey, we're about to get going, but one of our runners who had readied up unreadied, and we are still, a little OBS issue, all that good stuff. But viewers, chatters, anybody else, how are y'all doing tonight? It's a Saturday night. I'm so excited to be here. Krista, how you doing?
Doing great, but everybody's like, I came in like a wrecking ball. So, it's like I made him say, nah, 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 nah. And yeah, that's how you know that this is going to be absolutely lit. Because we have Jade afraid of the hash. I have Nuke's heels ears. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be real good. I'm feeling it. It's not gonna be a jetty, even though we have the warden, Danny P. Speed in. I think you're gonna give it to him. Boo, boo, boo.
Yeah. So unfortunately, we do have one of our viewers is a frequent runner, but has a nuked laptop, and we also have another runner who's now a viewer today who has nuked ears because poor kid was listening to us at max volume, thinking, "Why can't I hear anything?" And then you came in, and Leslie, his timer's all.
You know what, Diesel? Go ahead and change my name to Ear Nuker so chat can get their obligatory, my name has changed out the wazoo.
We might need to do that, yeah.
Yeah, just call me Ear Nuker. We'll be just fine. But you know what isn't fine? Take a look at what our first level is.
Krista, what did I roll these people?
I told you, I believed in you, man. I 100% believed in you. I mean, you gave 7-8 right out the rip. And now we have, looks like the 3-9 beta for Leslie.
Yeah. I'm going to get everybody's syncs here in just a moment while we're looking at this mess, but oh my, this is not good.
Wow,
This is not good.
Touch 7-8. Why? It's friendly with lots of plants. It's got flora, friendly flora. And you know who needs to play this? Jade.
Yeah, that would be cool. I'd love to see Jade play this. Where is Jade?
know.
Why isn't she in here?
Yeah, because Jade be playing those nightly games, but you know, heaven forbid the weekly, Jade be like, nah. Also, we have super tank action for Danny, Leslie, and Dr. T. Give me that face, Jade.
So something I do love is that our 3.9 beta did feature the Angry Sun down at the bottom, and yet our runners are all like, meh, Angry Sun, let's just run around and tell the Angry Sun, get good, son.
Yeah, you gotta get it. And we have the Lava Fart, aka Potabo 5F2 action going on for Danny P Speed and Leslie Pro, with Dr. Tor still hot on their Mario and Luigi butts, and you love to see it. Just wish, William was Peach, and then we could have actually had all 4 characters in play.
Dr. Torstall did just get sent out of 5F2 and sent back. He's going to be tied now with William, except William's got a power-up.
Yeah, 5F2 is hot garbage, And speaking of a living legend in chat, we have Z2 Master Extraordinaire, the one and the only legend himself, DJ Trails, whose music is popping just like his gameplay. Welcome aboard, Trails. Good to see you, friend. And Jade, sorry about dental surgery. Oh, that sucks. And what are we getting? A hammer.
Dental surgery,
So, Diesel, here's the main question. Does a hammer break a lock in this flag set?
No, it does not. Hammers will not break locks. Absolutely not. No hammers, not know how. If you want to break locks, you're going to have to go and find a fortress that actually causes that lock to break. But hammers are going to do you absolutely zero good out of zero.
That's right. Wonderful. Also, Leslie Pro embracing his inner human mustard. And please, everybody, if you're in chat right now, give a big old fat GG's to Trails, who actually won the Z2 Standard Tournament. Went through a lot of really tough competition to get it. So please give some GG's, show some love to Trails. You love to hear that all the time. And you were sneezing, weren't you?
No, that was a cough. I don't know where that cough came from. But as Sean Flindo asks, yes, these are bracket flags. And Retro Age, yeah, you made it on time tonight. Glad to have you around, as well as Wind Rider Shiva. Good luck, or welcome aboard. And Ray of Light, I saw your name last night in the Z1R 10th anniversary races. So welcome to SMB3R. I don't know where we line up with regards to the 10 years of this race, but still glad to have you around.
Wish I could tell you. I know we've been going longer than that, because I remember joining up with this group a long time ago. Like, we're not even talking like a little bit. I want to say we're at 10 years, if not 10 years. So, yeah.
Krista, have you noticed something else that's really cool about this seed?
Well, it looks like I've seen more tail than... Well, no, I can't say that.
Please.
TOS in a heartbeat. What have I... Oh, you gave them a hammer suit. How could you, Diesel?
Well, there is a hammer soup. That's not what I was talking about. What I was talking about was the fact that World 1 was grassland, and World 2 is the desert.
Wait a second. Is this VWO?
It is not supposed to be VWO, but it is looking VWO-ish.
I am clutching my church pearls right now.
Oh, you better.
Oh my. I can't believe we are about to see VWO.
And you know what else we just saw?
Oh, what?
See that we got the World 1 fort?
Wait, that's the World 2 airship.
No, it's the World 1 fort. No, it's the World 1 fort. And Leslie got himself a cute suit.
Whoa, wait a darn minute here. Danny P-Speed fought. Luckily, it wasn't Koopaling's native to their. We are not saying Giga Roy, but 8-1 is always a fun thing. You know doggone well, folks, that Roy is always a BUM, a bummeroo. You know, if he's tanky, he's just bulked up muscle. But I will never admit that my arch nemesis is.
So, yeah, just Andy. Hey, we would actually love to have you join the SMB3 tournament as well. We currently, last I checked, we had 29 players. We actually had 30 players, but someone withdrew. I did not catch who that someone was. We're not going to shame them. Life happens, and I get it. But we are currently sitting at 29. And Jess, Andy, if you'd love to join us, we would love to have you around. Unfortunately, we do not have tutors. This is a whistleless flag set that we are running in our randomizer. Unfortunately,
Yes,
because
it's the Z1R assassin. Are you serious? She's gonna smoke everyone. Oh man,
yes, I am serious.
She got that power though. Just be like, let's do it.
Well, you know what? That's cool. I'd love to see her in here, and let's do this. Yes, and that is correct, Jess. It is blasphemy, and the only way for you to correct the blasphemy is to join us in the tournament and make it so that we can run with the tutor in a future tournament.
It was vanilla-ish, and poor Dr. T is not having a good time in 8-1. But then again, y'all gave me 8-1, and you know, I can't say that there's regrets, but I don't like those no blocks. Hey, look at what you did, sweetie. You gave them Atlantis.
Yes, and I am sure they are so excited to have Atlantis.
Yes, Atlantis.
Danny
is your beach paradise, right?
Danny is so excited to have Atlantis that he left that screen to go somewhere else just to make sure that Atlantis never gets defeated.
Wow, that is such consideration.
I know, and I admire Danny for that.
Yeah.
I also admire Danny for using an ice block to defeat a Bullet Bill. That is top-notch play.
Yeah, but it's just so nice, you know? He's helping to protect the friendly woodland creatures of Atlantis. Now, if they could protect the woodland creatures of the other stages, that would be very nice as well.
I mean, why are they protecting the friendly woodland creatures of Atlantis?
Well, look, because they're cute and lovable, okay?
Okay.
Now, yes, you gotta protect them.
Yeah, Atlantis does have the golden cheap-cheeps that appear absolutely nowhere else in the game.
Exactly! You gotta protect the beta animals. And speaking of giving some salutes, get it out for where Leslie is, where it is the Air Force, hardest working military with the second best pilot, Captain Boom Boom. because we know the number one pilot is the one and the only Diesel pilot himself. And Dr. Torstel is fast on his way to get to that dastardly airship.
William in Texas has decided to play the coin ship that we saw on the map, isolated, stranded over where we normally have a toad house. But William in Texas, in playing that airship, gets himself a P-Wing. So, not a bad use of the time.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And the best thing is, you know, we still have 7.6 out there in the wild. So if he won't be able to clip 7.6, he'll be able to definitely fly over it.
7.6 will always be out there, and we will always have Paris. I don't know where that came from. Ignore me, chat.
No, we could never ignore you. We just call it blackmail material. Come now. How many clips are out there of me being out of pocket? Come, you know, I mean, everybody takes me out of pocket.
There were those clips where your name was Chris out of pocket, but you know.
Yes, I know. I'm the only person who gets their name changed all the time. But we have Roy versus a very small bean, Dr. Torsel, Leslie seeing Atlantis and yeeting himself out faster than Shaddy yeeted a barber.
Dr. Torsel, okay, so in this flag set, you do not save your progress if you game over. You lose all your progress in the world. Dr. Torsel just took down that Roy on 0 lives. That wasn't Diet Life. That was
Life
like
0.
Pepsi 1 life or Pepsi none life or whatever that was.
Pepsi 0. Diesel.
Coke 0, Pepsi 1.
Sprite 0. You know, it just comes with 0. Now, what surprises me, and I believe that Torstel is going to play through, get his one. We don't mention Pepsi Blue. No shot. No. Diet water. Oh no. See, look what you have started, Diesel. No.
Diet water.
I'd love to have some diet water. I need to, you know, it's good for the weight loss. But Pepsi Blue, oh man. Everybody knows there was only one good Pepsi. And you know why, Diesel?
Pepsi Crystal?
Yes, Crystal Pepsi. It had my name on it, so I drank it even though it tasted like linoleum. I had to do it. It was my namesake. It was my homie.
I actually had a cousin whose name was Crystal, and she felt similarly. Still have a cousin named Crystal.
Are we related, my brother? Brother, are we related?
Maybe.
Oh no.
that could cause problems.
Baby. How would I know what linoleum tastes like?
Sometimes you get bored and things happen.
No, just take a shot of Everclear. I guarantee you'll know after.
Okay,
that.
yeah, there's that, yeah.
But no, I know exactly what you were saying, version. Also, William kissing our boy Lactu. We have Dr. Torsel now yeeting himself out of Atlantis. And oh baby, we have 7-4 action for Leslie Pro. And Danny P. Speed is showing why he is the warden.
Oh, Leslie! That was painful to see. He was
No, that was purposely done. That was purposely done because he wanted to equip the frost.
Went and okay, yeah, that makes sense. We'll allow it. I
It
mean,
was
that
strategic.
that's not what I saw, but he definitely did it, and it did allow him to both kiss Spiny Cheap and get out of 7-4. Well, okay. It allowed him to
That was purposely
mostly.
done as well to get rid of the frog suit.
I love it.
Yeah, you gotta admit, Leslie is a strategist, when he plays, and it's good to see him back. I mean, he doesn't have the moniker Gamer of the People for nothing, but I bet he regrets getting rid of that frog suit.
No, he doesn't, because if I had a choice between 3F2 or 7-4 with a frog suit, I'm taking 7-4 every day.
Really?
Yes, because 3F2 it's got a very predictable run. There's a lot, even though there's a lot of swimming, you know exactly how to do it. 7-4 can throw you for a loop with randomized enemies, especially if you get a big Bertha or some other kind of catfish in the wrong spot. Nah, it's going to cause you trouble. And welcome, Pleco. Speaking of catfishes.
Oh. Golden! Hey. As you can see,
Golden Toad. Welcome.
Yeah.
Glad for you to join us in chat.
Good to see you, friendo. And let me tell you, this is the essence of what Super Mario Brothers 3 Randomizer is about. All things are randomized. But if you haven't done any rando personally, then we do have beginner, what we call Tanuki, and tadpole flag sets that will help get you into the gist and the excitement that it can bring without being totally cruel, because these can be merciless.
And Krista, you talked about how Leslie went and grabbed his frog suit so that he could go and spend it in 7-4. Well, William in Texas did the exact same thing. Got into 7-4, is like, yeah, I think I've got a better way of doing this one. And gets, as we see right here, gets rid of his frog suit right at the very end of 7-4. Now, he's going to wish probably he still had it for 3F2, but not too bad. And
Danny finishing up his boom boom fight. Oh, we have 6-9. Oh, Diesel, I know how to do the 6-9 pixel jump. Oh, as a little guy, but I learned how to do it.
Ooh.
Yes. And we are on the airship, and oh baby, look what airship it is. The Poop Block % World 5 airship. So, Danny is using tail strats, which means that Angelic Jade has given her seal of approval, because that is Jade Protection 100%. And we have Leslie Pro now going into the pipage.
So we do have somebody, actually, Golden Toad. So what we do here is the streams that you're going to see on Speed Gaming are almost always going to be delayed by about a minute or so compared to where the runners currently are. That's because Speed Gaming has a way to cache the streams of the runners in order to prevent other like hiccups and stream problems within the streams. Well, it's a little bit of stream sniping, but
it's 10 minutes for stream sniping.
Yeah,
well, that's how we do it.
Yeah. But for just the regular streams, there's about a minute delay. That's a buffer that we apply, so that if somebody's stream gets delayed or gets some other kind of technical issue with it, it helps it lets us maintain the synchronization of the streams, which is actually one of the great features that Speed Gaming has. But yeah, it is about a minute or so delayed. Also, let's Let's see. Don't worry about what you're saying or why you're saying this. It's not that big of a deal. But welcome. Glad to have you around. And if you have any other questions, feel free to ask them. That's what we're here for.
We can answer them. People in chat might say not to trust my, my comments too much, but I am actually getting good at this. That they can't say that I am Bad Ideas Incorporated in there, right, chat? Oh, but speaking of great levels, look, we have Disney World, aka 7F2 for Danny P. Speed. Listen, Malevolent One. I don't nuke anyone.
And delicious, or I would like to, direct a comment to our Pleco/Delicious Algae in chat. So people in the race time are asking who rolled this dumpster fire, why it's so bad, all this other kind of stuff. I went and said sorry to them since I was the one that rolled it, but since you're Canadian, can you go and say sorry too? For the runners?
I didn't roll it. I didn't roll it.
I'm saying can Pleco because she's Canadian and that's like their natural thing.
Oh wow. Shots fired. Bang, bang, bang. But I rolled baby seeds, y'all. That is absolutely my shtick. I will be rolling game number 2, and everyone who knows me knows I roll nothing but jetty for you, Betty seeds. And don't trust Malevolent One. He and Jonathan are all out to get me. It's a conspiracy. Yes, I am as honest as the day is bright. So,
and Wind Rider Shiva, as a Canadian, it is just kind of a natural thing for you to see someone who is expressing some degree of or some manner of this is just uncomfortable or this is just not right or something, and just say sorry.
I don't roll bad seeds.
I'm not saying you did it. I'm telling Wind Rider Shiva, and also as someone who has embraced living in Nebraska and Nebraskaism, which is Nebraska is basically the Canada of the Midwest. I can totally relate.
It's also nighttime, Chadbert. But I said daytime, man. Daytime. And we have 7-6 action for William in Texas. Let's see if he is going to get his clip or if he will be dodging out to equip some wing action. And we have the Muncher Run for Fun for Danny P. Speed. And you love to see it. Immediately ditches the tail. Skips over the first star. Will probably collect the second star. You know, he just plays this so awesomely. I love the way he does it.
Something else that I do love is, it was a very minor thing, but Leslie String, he had a shell that he picked up in that 4-3, and he threw it into those blocks, about the bouncy blocks, but the block was just barely off screen, off screen. So it.
Did you see that, Diesel?
What did I miss?
World 6 Castle is locked, so we're going hunting now, and this is a 3-forter. So now Danny P. Speed is hoping that Teex's door 3-fort is the answer. Ooh, this could
Danny
be.
is also going straight for door 6. He is not messing around. He says, I've got no stealth places to go. Boom booms to smash. And there he goes.
And Leslie embracing one of his favorite travel destinations, 7F2. Chadbert, it is not daytime. It's like 9:30 p.m. Where are you at?
Oh, Danny.
That's
Well,
5'9".
it was intentional. Yes, it was intentional. He found himself in a level, and it was not the level that he wanted. He ran right off the cloud platform, so that he could go check another pipe and go somewhere else. Although I'm
Okay.
not entirely sure that. I might disagree with this play.
Well, playing 1-3 is a lot better. I mean, not going for the item, which kind of surprises me, considering we're in the mid area of the sea.
Danny's in his fifth world. He is not going to go for the item in 1-3. He is
Would.
no longer looking for items. Danny is done with items.
He's got the hammer suit, yes. But in this case, imagine what that item could have been. It could have been a leaf.
I'm
and
curious.
He loves that it's a leaf here.
I'm curious what Leslie decides to do here, because Leslie is right on his tail.
Yeah.
He sees 5'9". Here he is. He's going. Oh, Leslie uses the hammer that he has. He decides, I don't know what that level is. I've got a hammer. I can avoid playing either one of them.
But Leslie's opting for Tanuki action and 7F1.
Yeah, he didn't have he could as big. He could have. The time save isn't that much. There is a time save, but it's not that much.
No frog friendly, which kind of makes me sad, because that's how you know when something is truly trash-tastic, when it is frog friendly and you go through all the motions to get the tail, only to find out it's frog friendly. That's like some feels bad man moment.
Yep. Danny gets rid of Morton, our saltiest Koopa. Krista, have I told you that I am currently working from a salt mine again?
Again?
Yeah, I'm back to working in the salt mine.
I thought you were whipping the whip. No?
Yeah, that is the salt mine. Yeah.
Hey, look at that. Danny got some love with a follow.
Oh,
Aww.
that's so sweet.
I know. To see hearts like that. I guess eventually when I get out of being lazy and do some homework and stuff for my channel, I'll put up some things, but it'll probably be a chicken spazzing out. You know, yeah, you gotta go, something like that. But Diesel.
Oh.
I gotta come up with, because I have, for when I do Z1 Arcoms, I do the Ganon Roar, which...
Yeah. I heard it the other night. I actually went back and watched the VOD.
Oh, no. Yeah, they call me Baby Ganon.
Yeah, that's cool.
So now I need to come up with, something for SMB3R.
I mean, there is no Bowser Roar, though. That was an oversight by the developers.
Yeah, I mean, I could do the sound for the battle, and no, I'm not doing a nuclear explosion for my follows. But I will toss my hat like Billy Martin, because do you see what I see? I see a Niagara Falls for Danny P-Speed.
Yeah, I do too.
For Leslie, 7-5 for William.
Mm-hmm.
No, my Ganon Roar it's a very pleasant Ganon Roar. It's...
Oh, Williams decided that he does not want to play 7-5. He is going elsewhere. Oh, wait, no, he's just equipping the P-Wing.
No, he's got to. It's required.
Yeah.
And... Ooh.
Oh!
Yeah, that Karibo shoe. Thank you. See? My Ganon Roar is a fierce Ganon Roar. It's not the baby Ganon Roar.
I mean, I do like the Ganon Roar. It's just...
How you dare say it? It's a fierce. It's, imagine you hear that Ganon You know, you're going, "Ah,
Jade,
ah."
thank you.
You like eating bacon? No. No! Low budget cannon roar. No.
Okay, Gimp, thank you. You just made me shoot vodka and Coke up my nose.
It sounds like
Do you know what it feels like?
a baby Wookie. Why? I swear, everybody, no other commentator gets treated like me. I swear. But the thing is, it's funny. So we have no. Oh, Danny
Oh,
Peach
God.
looked like he was going for. He was going for icebreaker, didn't get it. So we're gonna see some fly action on Danny Peacebe's side. And no,
Yes, I think Danny is going for a sub 40 as well. Danny is never not going for a sub 40.
Danny's trying to go for a sub 36.
Yeah. If Danny could have done a sub 30, he would have said that yes and yes. Flindo,
Danny
yes, I
does
did.
sound like that. I disagree,
It's
chat.
Saturday night. I don't care.
Okay, Gannon he's got the fierce roar. See, boom, boom. You know, it sounds exactly like that. I can't. It's perfect. And we also have 8-2s for Freedom Jump by Danny Peacebeat. He gets through it. Mario fellow. Chat, please.
Let's just set the super hyper jump with a tornado. Yes.
Yes, let's go. Gamer of the people time. I am not going bah like bah. I'm not going bah. No.
Good God, man. What is on your mind?
No, that's what chat just said.
No, I'm looking at V2, yes, and I'm asking V2, what is on your mind?
It sounds like Walter from Jeff Dunham laughing. Chat! He's not ashamed.
Yeah.
Look, if they had 5-9 is being done by William in Texas. Let's go.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah,
Because both 5-9 and Atlantis are easy peasy. No reason to like run around and away from them like you're scared.
Yeah,
just play them. That's
also,
right.
Chat.
Me, who has never won a seed, I will tell them.
Mario. Oh my lord. They're saying I'm baby Mario from Yoshi's Island. That's rude. That's rude. My Ganon is a fierce Ganon. It's a fierce sounding Ganon. Also,
let's not.
Listen, Diesel. You and I are a couple, man. You don't want chat to put you in the doghouse, you know. Because chat's in the doghouse. No, we are not doing oink oink. No.
What is wrong with chat tonight?
They are on me. I don't know why. Everybody, they love to roast. I think chat gets a kick out of roasting me personally, and I'm okay with it because everyone knows I'm a good sport about stuff like that. But holy moly, they are brutal. And my name hasn't changed yet, which surprises me.
Well, I've been busy.
Oh, you've been busy.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see what you... Oh, well, now that's very, very nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Chat was fine until
I've been keeping you company.
88 of us are being caught up. Well, the one good thing, though, is that my voice hasn't turned into my true voice, which is that god awful accent that I carry from my home state. So we're not trying to bring that out because, gosh, I sound awful when that happens. And it takes me a while to cough that out. I gotta, kind of give myself defibrillator pats there, Diesel. And we have Spike Fort, the World 2 Fort. What? No, Placo. My native accent is woo. That you can catch it even with this voice because I don't know how to say the word water, Diesel. And you've heard me say it. Yeah, I can't say that word. It comes out as water. I can't. For the life of me. Yeah, it's water. Go get yourself a glass of water. I've been known to say on rare occasions, forget about it. So that should give a clue automatically where I'm from, right, Diesel?
Yeah, I mean, it actually does. It makes it abundantly obvious. Some people might say that you're from a place where they like to throw tea in the hopper.
No. You say I'm from Boston. Me being from the Bronx, you really trying to start up a fight, right, Diesel? I mean, we still haven't forgiven Boston for the curse of the Bambino. We have our fights going on right
you
there.
Had all those years with the Bambino. What are you talking about?
Hey.
Forgiving him.
Y'all started it.
Oh, hey, look at this. Danny P. Speed has a cloud as he goes into Bowser's Cape.
World 8 is free. And the sad part is, he didn't have his hammer suit?
Doesn't look like it, no. I think he had, he just had that cloud.
Ooh, so we're going for a traditional kill. Leslie is giving us some fanfare. He is showing that he is a star among stars.
He is a star.
Ooh, Danny getting the tail, so we gonna see some cuddle strats, Diesel.
Woo! I love the cuddle strats.
And Scam Laser was active. Diesel.
Yeah. We are in magnificent cuddling here.
Yeah, but the thing is, you guys disabled his hitbox. So now it's run for your life, Charlie Brown.
That's right. We didn't disable his hitbox. We completed his hitbox. That's right. An SMB3 we complete Bowser.
And we have Leslie Pro, our gamer of the people, on the World 4 airship.
Oh, that's cool. Danny,
like you complete me. Oh no! So get those GGs out for our first finisher.
Danny P. Speed.
Yes, you complete me, Diesel. Look at that.
Oh,
that's why I did it, so I can say that.
I feel so loved.
You are.
Oh.
Golden, we have some amazing people that are runners. So to give you an idea, our professional runners, which are the experts, are referred to as Kingslayers. So we have Danny P. Speed and Leslie Pro, which I believe are Kingslayers. And then we have our intermediate division, which is led by our queen, the current reigning Fireflower champ, Angelic Jade. Those are called Fireflowers, and that would be Dr. Torskell. And William in Texas, he's Tanuki, right?
I think William in Texas is still Tanuki, yeah.
Yeah. And our beginners are referred to as Tanukis, and that would be William in Texas. Now there is another division which has people that haven't quite met Tanuki level yet called Tadpole. And those are people that are really new to this format. And those are referred to as tadpoles. So Diesel and I are tadpoles. Right, Diesel? Well, no, I'm below tadpole. I'm below tadpole. I'm a
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna roll this. So it's gonna be baby. It's gonna be baby for sure, 100%. Also,
Pleco, I thought when you said you could, I thought you meant you were gonna join the race.
Who, me?
No, Pleco.
Oh, I was about to say baby Wookie. Listen, my Ganon does not sound like, you know, the nya, nya, like the Wookie sound. No, I disagree.
Oh, Pleco, thanks.
Don't they, Wookiees sound like that, right? Don't they go something like that?
They make a so they make a noise that was actually developed by combining the noise of like 3 different animals on Earth. So it's not any sound that a human can actually recreate.
Oh, wait, hold. No, that holding my nose wasn't a good idea. Whew. I will roll a baby seed. Let me add it. Let me add it. Beady Peach. Oh yeah, that's it. It's telling you.
Oh, Leslie. Leslie's got a cloud. Leslie's got a cloud. He's going to run into Bowser's castle with. No, but he is going to run in with. I think there was only one hammer suit.
So the only one who got it was William?
I think so.
I'm clutching my church pearls again.
You better.
I am absolutely shocked by this 100%. Also, that is one high-flying Ludwig.
Yeah, that is a high-flying Ludwig. And Horstall has said, high-flying Ludwig, you go away. You go away bad.
Also, Leslie already having a fire. Oh,
it looked like
he's going for the second item. Oh,
yeah, it looked like Leslie was going for the DLP clip for a moment there, but he did not.
And for those of you who are not in the know, DLP is the original moniker of Danny Peaspeed. Also, that fire pattern is god awful. Did you see that?
Yes, I did. That was rude.
Alright, so Leslie playing Bowser on SOS mode, and let's see. Let's give Bowser a sound, Diesel. Let's give him a sound. Like, you know. So
didn't he have a sound in Super Mario World? Didn't he have a sound?
No, that was Peach going.
Oh,
and she raises her hands.
Very narrowly avoids the hits, but gets out of there.
Yeah, it was just you hear the. Oh my God! I haven't seen. Wait, is that Double Dragon or Bad Dudes?
That is not Bad Dudes.
So it's Double Dragon then. Oh.
Yeah, I think so.
So give it up for our second place finisher, Double Dragon 2. Thank you very much. You know what? I think we should have Bad Dudes. We need to bring Bad Dudes. That was the game I used to play from way back.
But we don't have a Bad Dudes randomizer.
Oh, joining us.
Hey, Leslie.
Hey, wow, what a finish 2 through 4. Holy smokes.
So how'd you like to see that Diesel roll? It was easy, right?
Yeah, that was a challenge, no doubt about it. I'd like to know how Danny got sub 40 on this mess, because he's complaining in the race time chat. That was the worst seed ever, and he still drops a sub 40.
Let me tell you, at least it wasn't me who gets blamed. It's Sweetie who gets blamed. So, and Chad is asking the question now, Bad Dudes Randomizer when? Oh, baby, I would play that. That's one thing I would actually active participate in, Diesel.
Now, I did have... Excuse me. Go ahead, Diesel.
Yeah. And we need...
I was in the race time talking with... we got another... Hold on. Let me step away for a moment. You two go ahead and do the thing.
Alright, so I had two key things that I mentioned in my race time comment that I'll bring up. The first one, that first airship, I land on both the cannonball and the bullet bill at the exact same time. I take one out and take a death. Can someone please explain that to me? And I hope someone clipped it, because that made no sense to me whatsoever.
Nobody clipped it, not that I saw, but I'm sure if we go back in time, we'll be able to give a clip. But I can't explain that either.
And I also can't explain how we just had another tight finish to finish this race. To finish the race, a 47-18 and a 47-20 with William in Texas getting the better of the 2-second snipe over Dr. Torstol.
And you just spoiled it for everybody, Leslie.
Gosh darn it! I'm not looking at the rebroadcast. Ah, shoot. That's my fault, folks. I know exactly what to play on my side.
Leslie is in commentator mode for Z1R.
Yeah,
So.
to be fair, I'm not playing the second seed because I'm going to be commentating a Z1R seed at 10:30. I don't think I'm going to be done in time. Especially not after this flag set, after this particular seed.
It's me who's rolling the next seed, and you know I roll nothing but jet seeds there, Leslie.
Yeah, even so, I don't think it would have to be like an Uber jet, and I know my luck. I know my luck, and know... What's that Willie Nelson song? Got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run.
Willie Nelson, that's Kenny Rogers!
Dang it, I keep getting my stuff messed up. Hey, to be fair, folks, it's been a long day. Our water heater had a problem earlier, so all we have is cold water, so yeah.
Yeah, there are a few matches. We have Mr. Speed Gaming himself, Adirondack Rick, who is going against the master of the Z2 Barbeat, Shaddy. That is one to be excited for. That was one I actually had signed up to do comms for. But Yumi and Tracy got the assignment. And I was like, oh man, I got to do SMB3R. So thank goodness I didn't get chosen. But because my fam is the Mario fan, even though they roast my chestnuts over an open fire all the time. Yeah, because Leslie, they were making fun of my Ganon roar.
Wow. That's something I have not heard, to be honest.
Wait, you haven't heard me do
I must not have been there that night.
I've done it twice, you know, my Ganon roar. Because when they get into level 9, they always leave me to do the explanation. And I'll be saying, okay, there are 2 things that we need to do for level 9. First, you need to find Ganon. So if you hear a roar like, bah, bah, then you know you have met our beacon of honor, and then you have to look for a shuttered door that don't open. And that means you have found La Princesa herself. So, Mario did not fall again. Stop. You know, it's not baby Mario. Leslie.
I do have to ask that in 7-5, I lost tail. I got a little annoyed, admittedly. So I'm like, you know what? Let's see if I can just clip that bar, that little 2 or 3 block section, just for the heck of it. And Mario clips right through, and I'm thinking to myself, oh my goodness, I hope somebody clips that, because I didn't think that was gonna happen.
That 7-5 was not so friendly.
It wasn't, even going in with a tail. And that wasn't from hubris, that was just an enemy throwing a cheap shot. You know, like what John Cena did to Cody Rhodes.
This seed, Leslie, is going to be the Challenge Cup round 1 seed set, flag set. So it should be spicy. You know, we do need our Challenge Cup. It does not have... No, we are not talking about Cody having anything covered. No, just because you can't see John Cena don't mean that he had to turn heel. No. We will thump over that. And it doesn't sound... Everybody's like, my roar sounds like Baby Mario. And Leslie, would you believe there were some people in Z1 that were actually asking for the Ganon roar to be replaced with my roar? Which would have been hilarious to see. No, there is not a do tactical nuke incoming. It's just a regular baby seed. Leslie can attest to the fact that I roll nothing but baby seeds. These people.
Well,
Also,
I mean, to be fair, and I mentioned this in the race time room, at least it wasn't... Because as the complaining was going on, I brought up someone who rolls seeds for the Z1R tournament.
You guys, just before I'm gonna need a couple minutes to do the setup for the next race. Just heads up.
All right, Diesel. With that, I think I'm gonna duck out. I won't be able to race the second one, so that's why I came in now.
You can keep talking with Krista. I'm just letting you know I'm gonna need a couple minutes to do the setup for the next race.
All right, Diesel.
Yeah.
You'll have to replace me because I'm not going to be able to run. So you replace. So yeah, I'll leave it to you.
Already got you.
It's going to be Flyer that's joining us this time in your place, Leslie.
Ah, excellent. Yeah, the finish, the 2, 3, 4 right there. I was looking for a fire flower. I struck out, and I'm like, you know what? Whatever. We just have to go. Glad I went. Glad I decided to just go for it. And you have 3 of us finish within 20 seconds of each other.
Yeah, that's
I was a part of a race, an offline race a few tournaments ago where 3 of us finished within 25 seconds of each other, and I was the middle finisher of that group. This beats that.
Wow. Well, you know, when it comes to SMB3R, I mean, we got high quality runners here, so you're gonna see matches that are super duper tight.
Oh, absolutely. And a long seed like this, things can get stretched out, but things can also get real tight real fast. The seeds like this are not a sprint; they're a marathon.
Yeah, but if you want real marathon, Leslie, let me tell you about a seed Dr. Torstel rolled for me. It took 2 hours and 40 minutes because that was the 6th seed I've ever played. And you know I'm below Tadpole's skill level. And it had Deja Vu in it. And imagine Deja Vu 6-6 reversed. Right there at World 8.
That I might have just thrown up in my mouth a little bit. Like, no, not really, but that just sounds nasty.
It took almost an hour for Tixie to finish it. That's how god awful that seed was. And I couldn't even take my cold medicine on time, so it sounded like I was crying. And I was literally saying that is pain. It was just pure pain. It wasn't even fun. You know, I don't mind certain seeds, but whoo, daddy, that was an awful seed. That seed was awful. Leslie, look up, try this, and look at Dr. Torstel calls it the seed that broke me. And that's the truth. It did. I was like, oh man, I need to retire. I couldn't. I finished it, but it was rough. It was rough, Leslie. So I never wish that on anyone.
I hear you there, but you say rough, and I'm, and this has to be said. Oh, rough, just the way your mother likes it, Trebek.
That's right.
Had to be done. Rest in power, Sean Connery.
I wouldn't even dare try to do his voice because as it stands now, chat says that my Ganon roar sounds like Baby Mario falling off of Yoshi. So I better not brutalize such a distinguished gentleman, you know? But I think Diesel is starting to crop. Now it looks like maybe Flyer.
Yeah. Sorry. There was some conversation about what was going on in the race time. I was just catching up with that. And so I've got, all right, Marky's good to go. And yeah, I gotta get Flyer.
Look at that hash. Everybody.
Jade.
Look at that hash.
Look at what Krista has rolled for you, Jade.
My Sean Connery would sound like Tina Fey. I don't even know who Tina Fey is, but okay.
Oh, wow. Okay, Tina Fey, actress. Put it that way. Long story short.
So guys, oh, hey, look at that.
It's a beautiful hash. You need money.
Let's see. Danny, Marky, William, Flyer. Torstal is going to be off stream. Well, yeah, actually, yeah. That all tracks. Yeah, we're good to go. Leslie, you're welcome to stick around as long as you want, but I do know you have in like 25 minutes a race to do on C1R.
Yeah, he'll probably be getting his.
I'm gonna duck out. In fact, I'm gonna duck out now so I can just take a bit of a break before we get going. GG's for that first race. That was actually a fun race with some really tight finishes, folks.
Yes.
Yeah, it was good.
And I may have to go back and clip a couple things from it because I had a couple of moments. One that I questioned and one that I'm like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, Leslie, good luck on your commentary. I know you're going to rock socks like you always do.
Yeah, have fun. Who do you got tonight?
I have
Leslie.
Tonight, I just need a moment to check.
Yeah.
Hold on. I got it. It is
tonight
Tabby Orange versus
JP.
Oh, that's a 3-1 matchup.
Yeah. Yeah, 4-win matchup.
Oh, that's
and I'm calling it with K-Tap. It's gonna be a fun race to call in more ways than one.
You're gonna have fun. I hope you enjoy it.
Thanks, Diesel. GG's. Thanks for comms. Thanks for restream. I will catch you all later.
Thanks, guys.
Take care.
Bye.
Good luck. All right, everybody. Do you see that hash? I think that is a hash that Angelic Jade would be proud of.
I mean, she did just jump in the chat and say, beautiful hash, and put in the link clapping emotes. So, Jade, yes, I agree. Jade. Yes, Jade. Woo! Krista, you should clap too. We should clap like we were trying to bring Tinkerbell back to life.
Nah, you just toss Tinkerbell and smash her. You know, you just go like, bam, throw against the wall. It's the way we fix things in New York, you know? If it's broke, we make it broker. If it survives, then it's worth fixing. You know, it's the survival of the fittest, save no pity for the weak. And yeah. John said the last hash he had like this only had one two bridger. We'll see. We'll see. If it starts out, why don't we put up a prediction?
What kind of prediction?
Is this going to be a dumpster fire? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes, it's going to be a dumpster fire.
What are you going to... Oh, wow. You have no faith in me.
I have all kinds of faith in you.
You're the love of my life, and you don't even have any faith in me. 1,000% trashy. You know?
Yes. Somebody's been around this bridge before.
All right, so we're starting off with our first fort, and the first fort is bootleg fort, so it's worthless. But they'll at least be able to get an item.
Let's see. Yeah, I need to add some milliseconds to get some sinks.
And it's a star. It's worthless. Okay, other fort is the Navy. So, Heels is gonna be my maid for a day. Let's go! Alright, we have Danny P. Speed in the Navy as well. Fly going up to get his item. Will get a little bit disappointed when he sees a star. And the fact that y'all think this is going to be a dumpster fire because I rolled it. You know, chat, you need to have faith in me. Also, we are looking for people to kick Bob into the great beyond and exert their dominance. And William in Texas did not save Bob. You love to see it. I don't think Marky Mark did either. So it's a good day. So,
yeah,
I am Team Kick Bob to the curb. No, it didn't look like Marky saved it. Oh, it looked like Marky gave it the business. You gotta exert your authority over Bob and show Bob who is the boss. Piranha stage right there for Danny P. Speed. Yes, you yeet Bob. That's right. You yeet him like everyone yeets my seeds when I give it to them. They just yeet it away. They're like, nope, I ain't got time for this.
Ain't nobody got time for this, right?
Yeah, is on the airship already. Real? Go, Danny, go. All right, gets a Tuzzle Star. And for those who are not in the know, this is the World 3 airship, which normally belongs to La Princesa. Wendy O. Koopa gets a lucky draw for Lemmy Koopa because it is all flat. So he can't play hide and go seek.
That's a silly question.
Tanky. He is tanky. Did you see that?
Yes, I did, but I got a silly question.
What?
Wendy O. Koopa. What's the O stand for?
Hold on.
I mean, like, we got Ludwig von Koopa, and we know that the Ludwig von... Oh, John, that Flindo, has informed us that O stands for onion ring. I'm not convinced.
I don't think it's onion ring. I know the rationale
Olivia?
behind getting her name, and like you have Morton Koopa Jr., who's based off of Morton, Downey Jr.
So Malevolent Gimp says it's origami because she folds easily. However, I have fought Wendy O. Koopa in vanilla, and she does not fold easily.
Just to give you some history about Wendy O. Koopa, I'm going to smack y'all with some information about Wendy. So Wendy O. Koopa was named after a famous musician from the Plasmatics, and her name was Wendy O. Williams. So she is She is.
Oh, so it's like almost like she's Irish. Which actually tracks because she's got the red shell, kind of like the red hair.
And fun fact, Wendy O. Williams' middle name is Orlean, Orlean. So, Blacko, we're not doing oh crap. What are you guys saying? You guys, put some respect on our princesa.
Yeah, like you're not the only one who is naughty on Saturdays. Apparently, Twitch My Pants is also naughty on Saturdays.
Do you know the name that Wendy O. Cooper had on the TV show?
On the Super Mario Brothers Super Show or
Super Mario Brothers 3.
3 cartoon. That's right. No, I don't remember that one.
The DIC one. I don't want to say it because even
no.
schools.
Yeah, I get it.
So her name was Cootie Pie.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, which I thought was very bad. Just lame, really, because it's like, okay, yeah, she's got to be the cutie pie because she's the one girl one. Okay, that's weak sauce.
Wow.
I mean, it's allowed, but also that's just like a very weak predicate for making somebody's name.
They did. They named her Cootie Pie with a K. She doesn't have cooties, malevolent one.
Yeah. Hey, but at least his Twitch name checks out, right?
And we have World 6 airship for Danny P. Speed, who is literally jetting through my seed like it's nothing.
Well, that's the purpose of your seed, right? I mean, Danny's got 10 lives.
I think most of them have 10, if not 9 lives.
Yeah, they all do, actually.
2 are cats and 2 are cats with an extra life. So, yeah.
I mean, considering the fact that they are, Zero is also alive. Jay, what are you so happy about?
Semantics. It is not a tactical nuke seed.
This is not a nuke seed at all. This is a very generous and friendly seed, and we just got World 6 as well, the Ice World.
That's Troll Fort right there. So,
Danny making an absolute mockery of this fort. Let's just throw that out there.
Yeah, and sacrifice the tail to power boost through the swamp. World 8 is gonna be...
World 8's gonna be... World 8 better be trash. So there's nothing else World 8 could be at this point.
It could be nice and friendly like me, because everyone knows I protect the nukes.
You're nice and friendly, but World 8... yeah.
No,
hey, look, 4F2 showed up right next to 4F1.
Donut Fort, yay! Not really, because I can't jump worth it to save my soul. Listen, Malevolent One, this is going to be an easy peasy seed. Watch, Danny's gonna finish it like 25 minutes. I believe in Danny. Coin ship action for him. So let's see if we'll get a ringless out of Danny.
Yeah.
Half ringless? Because he got nuked with a fire.
So, High Flyer is sitting there and sticking it to it.
Now, High Flyer might have a little bit more issue with that fire bro, but it gets him out. So we have no problem at all on Flyer's side, making it look easy. but I haven't seen any good items yet. Like, I've seen mostly stars.
Yeah. I am going to have to raise High Flyer's audio just a little bit. Just a moment. There we go.
Trash room. Ooh. Ooh. Hoo, 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 hoo. Danny going to play the Sumo Bros on the World 6 tile set. Gets another star. Yikes.
High Flyer does find himself having to play the Sumo Bros in the flooded arena, but was able to get out of it. And of course, he also gets a star in that. But that was tight. Playing that small, but entering with a star, so he's able to actually handle it just fine. Uses a star, gets a star, and uses a star and gets a mushroom. And it's got mixed audio.
The three
Yeah, the World 6
items was kind of bad. And William in Texas catching what I normally catch, which is trying to jump over that P-switch, which is kind of difficult. We have pyramid action for Danny P-Speed, just got out of it, so now it's Flyer in the pyramid. And hey, we have the friendly son of fun for Danny.
Yeah, Danny is going to go and use his tail to get over the pipe maze, and he oh wow, that was beautiful. Uses the tail to absolutely obliterate the Paragoomba.
Yeah, poor little Goomba friend.
Yeah, if shiitake shape, what, or if not shiitake, why shiitake shape, right?
Uh-oh, dad jokes in chat, Diesel. Why are fungi claustrophobic? Because they don't like places without mushroom.
Lindo, I love it.
Ba-doo-doo-doo.
I love it.
Alright, so we have the Hammer Brothers hand stage from World 8 for Danny P-Speed. And let's see what our hand stages are going to offer for our runners today. An anchor. Oh dear. And High Flyer giving Jade some firework action, showing that his mentor is a star in his eyes. And you love to see it. You know, because Jade taught everything Flyer knows, you know, Diesel?
I know that. I know that if Flyer hasn't done it on stream, it's because Jade can't. So
yeah. Once Jade learns something, she teaches him how to play. And
I've heard rumors.
Yeah,
I know.
Under her tutelage.
I remember when Flyer started up and Jade was still working on some of her strats, but he has done a lot of work and it's amazing.
And it's all thanks to Jade, you know. I'm telling you, good job, Jade. You raised your son well.
Yes, you did.
And Danny P-Speed now going after Le Bummeroo, who's a chonky boy and bulked up muscle somewhat. So it feels bad for me, but feeling good for Danny P-Speed, who is out. Flyer is on his tail, though, literally, while wearing a tail. So we might see a control. I mean, yeah.
Oh,
Command.
William.
Command. Why do I call it control?
I don't know. It provides you some little bit of control, maybe? I guess.
All right, so now Flyer has taken out our bulked up muscle there, Roy, and wearing the cute suit in honor of his mentor. You know, you love to see it. Had a friendly fish.
Nice! William takes down the sun and the Paragoomba in just seconds, while also collecting the power-ups necessary to go from small Mario to Mario with the tail. Love it.
Oh, we have hammer plays by both Danny P. Speed and High Flyer, in which Flyer is in the Cloud Run for Fun. Takes the shot from.
Yeah, it was kind of a weak shot. That was a lame shot. That shot shouldn't have taken.
No, it does. If you do P Speed through that level.
Ooh.
Also, Danny P Speed in Jade's favorite fort, but not the #1 rated fort though. 8 Fort, aka Gatekeeper. I need to study this because I never know how to route this personally. And I just get lost and end up dying. Which is, I mean, it's fun because I don't care about dying. Also misses the 1 cycle. Has to go through. Probably he'll check what the item is. And it's a flower. He's totally going to get that. And then we're going to be lacing and pretty much... Ooh, wow. What happened there? Danny having a little bit of trouble in 8 Fort.
Hold on, I just got a message from Rick. I'm trying to take care of.
Oh, okay. Because they have a 10:30 match. Is it on SG4?
No, it's something else.
Okay.
At least I think it's something else. I didn't even think of that. Hold on.
I don't know. Let's see.
No. There's nothing else on ours. No, we're good.
No, we're not.
What?
Wait.
Yeah, we are.
It says Fred Coughlin's match is at 10:30.
Yeah, but what?
Yeah, I'm looking at our volunteer sheet for Z1R. Oh no, we's in trouble, boss.
No, we're...
That's probably why Rick is calling you.
Let me step out and chat with Rick for a moment.
Yeah. Have fun. Yeah, if you go to the volunteer sheet though, the google.com, it says Restream is speed gaming, but Restream channel is SG4. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Danger, Will Robinson. Yeah, it's got 2 different things. Because if you look at the Rick and Shaddy match, it has restreaming on Speed Gaming, but SG3. And then Fred Coughlin versus Custom Shield on SG4. Ooh. I don't know. Anyways, we have 8 Fort action for Marky and 1-1 for Flyer. Oh dear. Beautiful 4-3 for Danny P Speed. We fearlessly game on. Let's go. All right, so William in Texas is in 8 Fort right now, as well as Marquis. So we have simultaneous 8 Fort actions going, and we also have our two Kingslayers and 4-3 duking it out. Right now, Danny does have the light behind Flyer because of shenanigans, but Flyer is out of 4-3 with Danny right on his tail. So We're gonna see first what the fort entails, and it is 7F2. Oh no! Oh no, everybody! So 7F2, we have Danny equipping. Looks like the anchor was a hammer suit, which is quite unfortunate. But I mean, it's good for 7F2, but it's kind of bad because you don't have. And oh my God, we have an Eden input on Danny's side. Oh no. All right, so we have Small Beam Flyer versus a very tanky Boom Boom. And we have Danny coming in for revenge with the Tanuki suit. Yeah, you got to get that tail power going, everyone. And we are on the World 5 Poop Block % airship. Weasel.
Yes, I'm here. I'm back.
Are we okay?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. So, I just talked with Rick. We're all right. It's not our fault.
Oh, phew! Phew!
Yeah. So, we yes, as Fryth42 says, we fearlessly game on. Unless we get preempted. But that hasn't happened.
Imagine getting preempted. Everybody's watching, SMB3R hot randomizer action, and then they get tossed into Z1R hot randomizer.
Krista, did you go nom nom for the Eaton input?
Yeah, I went, oh no. Oh.
But did you go nom nom?
No, I didn't do a num num for the Eden input. It was on poor Danny P Speed in 7F2.
Why no nom nom? If there's a nom nom.
I thought we do num nums though for our boy the friendly fish.
We can do nom noms for both.
Okay.
Marky Mark's got a hammer suit.
I think chat just wants to hear me make noises so they have more blackmail material. I think that's
really totally fair. I completely support the blackmail noises.
You completely support? Hey, listen, we gotta keep it PG-13 now. But chat. It's yum 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 yum.
And Brittany J. Lux, actually there are already like 14 channels, plus another 7 and 8 that are rarely used, but there's 2 each of the Spanish, Portuguese, French, and oh god, I'm gonna hurt myself from not remembering.
Speed Gaming Espanol.
Espanol,
Francais, and
German.
Speed Gaming Deutsch.
German, Spanish, Portuguese, and French. So each of them have a 1 and 2. So that means there's 14 total channels.
You actually have a Speed Gaming Portuguese.
Wow. Yes, there's a Portuguese and a Portuguese too.
Whoa. What about Speed Gaming Italia? We gotta have the lit Italians, and I hope there's lit Italians. But
it sounds enough like French and or Spanish.
Wow, no, it doesn't. The flyer got the business in Alaska.
Oh, but William did not have the sunscreen, but then William has the sun block. Absolutely sends the sun flying in 1-1.
Yep, so Danny P. Speed is back in the lead on the World 2 airship right now. And who are we gonna get?
We're gonna get Marky Mark in 7F2, needing some sunblock or some kind of he's gonna need his what do you call the thing? The antihistamine, because his
Benadryl?
Yes.
my. Why do we need Benadryl for the wonderful plants?
Because sometimes the plants send extra plants your way.
Yes, but then you live in a flora paradise. Also, Flyer is getting the business from Larry Koopa, because Larry's a chunky boy, I believe a 5-hitter. We had the hybrid killed by Danny P. Speed.
Yeah,
We have 8 English channels, Brandy. Yeah. It's just that we don't really see 7 and 8 that often, unless I think you see it more during SG Live.
Yeah. 7 and 8 are reserved for. They're kind of like a way for us to record events and then broadcast them later. Oh, there are 2 locks in World 8 in the Dark Maze.
This is a jet seed. Look at the time that Danny P. Speed has entered.
Oh, there's only one lock left in Bowser's Keep, and Danny is running into 5F1. Let's see what it does.
If
1 in
that
4
opens
chance.
to lock, then World 8 is absolutely free. And all of y'all can feel bad for saying that I was going to roll a trash level 8.
Meh.
They don't get me no meh.
Meh.
Oh,
and Hammers.
What? Hammers
Oh,
break
this
lock?
Hammers break locks because this is Challenge Cup
Challenge
flags.
Ah.
Oh, Danny.
So we're going to have a sub 30.
Remembering the rules of the game, High Flyer also entering 5F1. He's got a chance, but Danny already has a substantial lead. He's ahead in the level. He's already a level ahead.
The one anchor that had the hammer suit does get the clip.
Danny. Yeah. Make it look elementary.
Easy.
My dear.
Yeah.
Danny.
So we're going to get sub 28 from Danny. Should be. Because 35
might be a sub 27's not going to be likely, but sub 28?
Sub 28 definitely.
Yeah, yes. Oh, Danny.
Even gets the gamer cow kick of disrespect. So yeah, we're going to get like 2701 maybe.
27.
I lied. Wow, that it
2705.
Yeah, that's pretty darn good, man. Woo!
Yeah.
Get your GGs out, and I told you, I roll baby seeds.
The High Flyer is right behind him. High Flyer gets the clip as well.
You could take that right to the bank. So we're gonna have definitely a sub 30 for Flyer. I think he's gonna finish this maybe 29 something. So yeah, maybe no 28 and change. So we're gonna get 29 sub 29 for Flyer, and first time clip. You love to see it. His mentor Jade taught him well.
Yes, she did.
Yes, Jade, you are teaching your son well. Be proud of him. And I'm so happy that, actually, technically, we could have made somewhat late on SG4 because that's how fast my seed was. You'd love to see it. And did you see the clip
I have never seen that clip before.
I have, but you usually get
that's not a good. Yeah, that doesn't look like a good clip to clip.
Yeah, that is a thing. I saw it one time when I was watching somebody on YouTube, and they got thwomped afterwards. So it's a very risky clip.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it.
Position of the thwomp. Also get your GGs out for High Flyer, who has completed his seed. So now this is going to be a match between Mark and William. So Marky is a Fire Flower.
And
William
Krista
is one of the Chanutes. Yes.
Let's welcome.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
I see a pink screen. That's not our restream pink screen. So that must mean we have the warden in here who obliterated my seed. Welcome, warden. GG's.
Hey, what's up? Thank you. GG's.
So who rolled the better seed tonight?
Is that honestly a question?
Yeah. She actually
I just
expects
want
you
it
to
on
answer
the
that. I
record.
don't know why? But yes, she does.
Yeah, because everybody blames me for every tragic seed, but I don't roll tragic seeds. See, that was
Yeah, I would have thought you rolled that first one the way we got nuked.
See, that's why. No.
I kid. Yeah, that first seed, that's one of the worst seeds I played in a long time. The way that I routed it, I think it was optimal, the way that I check things, but it wasn't necessarily the right way, obviously, because I saw so many levels that were just really bad, and my pathing, I'm trying to go around stuff, and then there's 5-9, there's 7-5, there's forts before 7-5, so I can't cloud that. I saw literally every bad level you could see in the first seed except for 6-6 and 8-1, probably.
Yeah, that first seed.
8-1 was there. 8-1 was there.
Yeah, I hammered
So our friendly Canadian who was watching, Pleco, apologized for the first seed.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, they were saying in chat that 8-1 was in World 2, but I didn't see that because I hammered and saved a few levels going the other way around to the fort. So never mind. It has all the bad levels except for 6-6.
It was probably hiding in there somewhere. Easel, you rolled a tragic seed. Shame on you. And we are joined by the mentee of our Fire Flower champion, Angelic Jade. Flyer, she taught you well. GG's.
Yeah, I'll second that.
How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, thank you for Seed 1 was really rough on my end. I actually didn't realize that my rubber for the A buttons, actually both of them, I'm looking at it now, both the B and the A button split mid-run, so I was getting a lot of either phantom inputs or dropped inputs, so I ended up somewhere in World 3. I paused, and I think I had taken a death in 6-2 because I was trying to fly to the end, and next thing you know, Mario just instead wanted to free fall, so I unplugged the controller and I threw it across the room, and I grabbed the backup controller, and after dying 5 times to the buttons, and then the backup controller's down input isn't working correctly, so let's just say I luckily got through that mess. So
holy crap!
I got some breaking news. Breaking news, everybody! Marky Mark got his first try mac and cheese flip. Also takes out Bowser. So Marky is our third place finisher on the air. And Flyer, I agree with you. If some don't work, you just chuck it against the wall. If it survives, then it's worth fixing. If it doesn't, then it was weak.
Oh, I mean, the shell itself was fine. It was just the rubber. Like I just ended up I still have plenty of extras, so I just after I hit that done, I quickly tore the controller apart, grabbed the old ones and put new ones in. Yeah, you can tell by the results here that there was something definitely wrong in that first seed. Because I finished I don't even remember how much time after Danny did. I think it was 5 minutes after. I just died so many times. It was literally it was just so unplayable. It was not even funny.
All right, so the person who had the hammer suit twice in Bowser's Castle was William in Texas. He found the hammer suit in game 1. There was only one in the entire seed. And in game number 2, your anchor was a hammer suit, which I know some of you used earlier thinking maybe it was a cloud and I could skip. but it was totally 100% hammer suit. In Danny's case, he used it in 7F2, in which an eaten input made his poor hammer suit go bye-bye. Flyer, I think you used it in World 7, in your 7th world. So
Yeah, it was on the World 4 map. I went right before that fort, or after the bro. I don't remember. I think it was, well, I looked at my tracker and I saw that that Fort Knox was still out there, so I was just like, oh, let's see if there's a P-Wing or something, and I was like, oh, okay, it's a hammer suit. Hope it's not Fort Knox, and thankfully it wasn't, but it was it was a 6F2, I believe I used it in. And yeah, I mean, that's actually a pretty good hammer suit usage for that fort, because that snipe on the boom boom is just so satisfying.
we are joined by our 3rd place finisher on the air, the bronze medalist, going to Marky Mark. Marky Mark, you can't say that this was an awful seat.
True, I cannot say that. I did discover the cloud with a hammer suit after taking a death at the very end of 8 Fort.
And we have the true nuker of souls joining us, and that's the one and only Dr. Torsel. Dr. Torsel, see, I roll nice and easy seats, unlike you who roll heartache and pain.
I still don't see how the first seed was that bad. The bad levels even have bad enemies in it.
Who cares about the enemies?
Yeah,
It's
the
like-
enemies matter more about the bad levels, okay?
No.
Like, I'll tell you this, I'll take some bad levels just don't function with bad enemies, okay? There's a tier list of like the bomb and the bomb 7.5. That's like an S tier 7.5, and then you get the boss bass one. Well, we're looking around C, okay? Not like if we get the fire chomps or the plants, that's D tier here at this point. Like,
It's never about really the enemy set for me. I don't know.
well,
I
I find there's a difference in time in each like based on the enemies in your way, because some of them cause additional lag and interact in the confined spaces more than others.
Yeah, I will say 4-3, I died in there and then died in 7F2. That's the first time in a long time that I've died in like consecutive levels, and both happen to be to eaten inputs, which I hate to blame, but honestly, like, I was pressing it like both times. I don't know what happened. Of course, I was like, all right, I'm going to take this hammer suit to the end, I guess, and just immediately lost it, but made up for it with some pretty swaggy tail strats, so that helped a little bit. But with those deaths, I thought Flyer might get me in this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I took an unexpected death in 6F2 because I actually happened to enter with a P-Wing, and the very last section where you have to climb up and there's those 2 waffles, I thought I was losing. I thought I was gonna take damage on the previous waffle, and I didn't, so I got confused, and then next thing you know, I was on the ceiling and I took damage to a waffle, and I ended up just falling right through that one tile cap.
Oh man.
I think that was my only death. That definitely set me back a decent bit. If anything, that's probably what really did it for me.
You were
honestly,
actually in the lead at that point, Flyer, and then the death.
Yeah, I mean, once when he said dropped inputs 2 times, I'm like, well, they could have been quick deaths. So I knew when he finished first, I was like, yep, that 6F2 is what ruined it. Yep.
And we are also joined by our 4th place finisher, William in Texas. GG to you. You're hiding somewhere, but I saw you enter the room. So how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing okay. That was a couple of interesting races, and yeah, all the bad levels, not the worst enemies, but all the bad levels, I would agree, on the first seed. The second seed, I may have left a hammer on the table. I honestly lost track of what world I was in, so I was a little surprised when I saw World 8. Yeah, so I look at my splits, and there were some worlds where I didn't split.
Well, no, there was only 7 worlds that seed too. That could have thrown you off by 1
Oh,
world.
there were only 7. Okay, well, that's why.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if,
the
if,
first,
if that helps, that is the Challenge Cup flags where there's only 7 worlds instead of 8.
I forgot
yeah,
that
for the
part.
first.
I also forgot that we had power-ups, otherwise I would have intentionally died on basic for it. I hope that wasn't anything useful.
I was
It
gonna
was a
ask
star.
that.
The
It was a
star.
star.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
good.
that's
I
really
just cleared it normally. So okay, I'm happy now.
World 2 had 2 hammers, which was nice. I wasn't gonna play the coins yet, but I was like, oh yeah, I don't have any hammers, and they break locks. I better do it. Sort of set me up for the rest of the seed, but could only really use another one in World 8. But yeah, World 5 was left out of that seed completely. That was the first round of the Challenge Cup is only 7 worlds, like was mentioned.
I will say this is a hot take here, but I think 7 worlds has an interesting impact on like if hammers do things or whatever, because it makes you think which worlds am I not gonna see, like because that could throw a wrench into where a hammer play that you might do like a single hammer or like a double somewhere.
Absolutely
Knowing
does.
that you might-
It definitely
Yeah.
brings in, skipping bros more into factor than 8 worlds, I think. Because if you get hammers early, it's like, well, I know I'm not going to see a world if it's 6, 7, or 1 or something where a hammer is usually pretty useful. You can kind of save it, and it's much more of a what worlds are you getting early. It definitely adds another wrench into it that I had to think about personally. So yeah, it's definitely a thing.
Yeah, because when I got to the 5th world here, I said there's World 4 and World 5 left. Not great hammer places.
Nope. No.
All right, now
But
we can get lost.
I have to call it. I got an early morning, so thanks everybody for the race, and Krista and Diesel for the comms, and Speed Gaming for hosting as always. GG's to everybody, and we'll see you next time.
Danny, have a good night, and thank you for racing. We really do appreciate you taking the time out.
Yeah, me too. See ya.
Stay safe, Danny. See you later.
Wow, Diesel. It's kind of getting, I guess, a little late, and I have to go fix myself dinner. I know, it's like 11 o'clock at night, and I'm about to eat dinner.
I feel like it's a recurring trend.
I always eat late. Like sometimes you'll see 3 a.m. I'm eating dinner, so it's all a matter of I have a crazy schedule. So Diesel knows.
Yeah.
When I eat very late too.
I mean, I don't laugh. I'm more like, oh my, that hurts.
You know what? I have some Lucky Charms, man. I am not afraid to eat Lucky Charms for dinner. And
I will gladly have Special K at 10 o'clock if that's what it. Oh wait, it's almost 11 where you are.
You gotta have the sugar. I mean, you got your Lucky Charms, and then you can think delicious, or get you some Frosted Flakes or something like that. I'll corrupt you somehow, Diesel. I'll give me.
I look forward to it.
Yes. But any last words from our racers?
No, just GG's to everybody, and thanks for doing comms, Speed Gaming for letting us broadcast this, and everybody tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed the show.
Yeah, and for all our viewers out here, if you make sure you join the Randomizer community Discord, we're having nightly races right now, and there will be usually a multi stream of everyone that is racing. Come show your support for our nightly races. They happen about the same time as each of these weekly events that we're doing. Anyone is welcome to join the nightlies to get their extra practice in, so you're ready for the tournament.
Speaking of the tournament, Diesel, why don't you give us a reminder about the tournament, because are signups still active, or have you guys finished with your signups?
Signups are very much still active, and we would like to still invite. I know there was 2 folks who wanted to join, or dropped into the race time tonight. I want to throw out that link right there that I just dropped into the chat. That is the signups for, or where we have the signups for the tournament. Also, you see where I got the other.
Wait,
Yes.
I just saw what round 1 looks like, and oh baby, is it spicy!
So, well, there's another link. The other link that I just dropped into the Discord, that is, or into the chat. That is the link to the Discord that's the permanent Discord link for SMB3 Randomizer. Okay, so if you want to join SMB3 Randomizer, couple things to know. 1, we welcome anyone who wants to join. 2, there is a lot of technical back-end stuff that needs to be done in order to make sure that you're able to do it. 3, we are very happy to help you out to make sure that you can do it. 4, the worst time to ask for help is in like the last hour before we're about to go on to a race. So, with those facts in hand, what I would say is don't be shy. If you want to join in this and want to be part of these races, and even want to be part of the tournament, yes, just ask. Hey, just announce yourself. I want to do this. I want to be part of it. We'll help.
Absolutely.
We're friendly. Ask Krista. Are we friendly?
You guys are beyond friendly, but y'all love to roast me on an open fire, man. So I don't know. You guys are very, very.
Hold on. Angelic Jade out there in chat. Are we friendly?
Why you gotta ask somebody else? I'll give a straight answer, but you guys still roast me over an open fire. But
don't let Krista roll your seeds.
Look, I just rolled this one. How can you say it was good?
Here's
Actually, to be fair, Danny was not typing. You are 100% correct. He complains as much as I do, but I'm 5 minutes behind him. So that's
all right. So the answer is ultimately, you might get a little bit of friendly digging, but at the end of the day,
they only do that to me. So anybody that's new that joins, you guys will be absolutely fine. I am usually the person that they love to go after, and that's because I am also known as the antagonistic, commentator. So everybody goes and chomps at my biddies. So no worries on that, but I believe in playing bad and feeling really good at it. And that's one thing you will experience. You can play bad and feel good about it. We have lots of people here that are willing to help you as long as you want to be helped. You just put out there, I need help. You just do that, and then somebody will come and give you some help. Because when I do stream, even though it's absolutely chaotic, there are a lot of people that will go ahead and help guide me through it. So it's all a matter of just being open for help, and they will come help you 100%. Also, it is way past the bedtime of High Flyer, and that's why he yeeted himself out. But he knows, he's got an early bedtime. This is way past his bedtime at 9 o'clock. And they did a great job teaching him.
Yeah, and Krista, it's so great that you stayed around long enough for us to remember to change your name on your stream.
What the heck kind of name
Krista Antagonista.
Chris Antagonista.
Oh my
Ah.
god.
Don't worry, Dr. Jankstall will be rolling some seeds soon.
No, don't let him roll, because I mean the last one he did for me was 2 hours and 40 minutes of pure pain. So that we don't need you making everybody dispirited. Okay, we want to uplift our new runners, and there is a division called the Tadpole Division, and I believe
But is it
Danny-
really?
Oh yeah, yeah. I've been rating people that on Twitch that show this SMB3 randomizer in their title, and I've been rating them to be like, hey, you should come check out our community and stuff. So I'm trying to get you some tadpoles, Krista.
You brilliant, you brilliant dude. I am so in. And High Flyer, what the?
What the?
Oh, that's his. That's
his
controller.
is cooked. It's cooked.
But yeah, I'm trying to get you some tadpoles.
Yes.
All right.
But they'll probably, I'm not even a tadpole yet. I have a long way to go before I can become a tadpole. So,
Golden Toad Gamer, you are, like I said earlier, drop me some DMs later this week. We will get you on stream and get you going. And there was another Satella guy. If you are watching, yeah, you got the Charlie Brown and Lucy thing on your Twitch thing. Yeah, gotcha. Seriously, I don't care if you're listening and just being quiet and whatever. Come on over. Drop me a DM in the Discord. We'll get you figured out. We will get you the information that you need in order to race these races. Because ultimately, our goal is to set up a community that has a few goals. 1, it's open for anybody who wants to play. 2, we want some competition. And 3, we don't care what your skill level is. All we care about is sharing the love of the game and helping you in a kind and friendly manner. Right, Krista?
you can and just play bad and have fun.
Play bad and have fun.
Yeah, it's all about having fun. So there are beginner seeds that, if you contact me, I've got tons of them that were sent to me, where you get your tookies into the Super Mario Brothers 3 randomizer itself. So, no, I am not a nuclear specialist. Get malevolent one, behave. But it is starting to get late, and my stomach is starting to rumble harder than Winnie the Pooh's. So I'm going to give my last words, and here we go. Let me get my professional sounding voice out. But I'll give you guys one roar to let you go. So here's one Ganon roar.
Wrong game.
No, everybody's been wanting to hear Ganon roars for some reason. And so let's get professional. GG's to all of our runners for giving us one heck of a weekly battle in which all of our runners showed that they can handle the toughest of seeds, being seed number 1, and the easiest of seeds, my lovely seed number 2. GG's to all of our runners. If someone can be absolutely the bestest and put an exclamation point R in chat, please give our runners a big fat follow, because they are so good at what they do and provide so much just sheer raw talent that you gotta see them when they're not with us and they're just doing what they do best, which is being awesome. Thanks to Speed Gaming for having us, and to the greatest restreamer that ever existed, and that is the one and only Best Pilot Diesel Pilot. And make sure you give, if you do want to try to follow the comms, you can put exclamation point C in there, and you'll get our information, I do stream on occasion. It is absolutely chaotic in what I play. So if you feel like being a part of the chaos, the Mother Cluckers would love to have you join the team. On that note, thank you for being with us, chat, and supporting us like you always do. We wouldn't be here without your love and support. I wish you all the best of nights. Get plenty of rest, and know that we here in the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer community can't wait to see you again. Take care. Diesel, take us out, baby.
All right, guys. Here's how it is. Sometimes the world is easy. Sometimes the world looks perfect. Sometimes the world looks wild. But at the end of the night, we're all just a bunch of Mario Brothers in the sky. So, if you are willing or ready or wanting to join us in a Mario Brothers race, join our Discord. Let us know that you want to do it. And, of course, come on over and just ask us how to make it happen well before the race starts. And if you are one of those who has waited to the last minute to ask how it works, please be patient with us while we work with it. Work with the situation, because I get it. I understand the excitement, but also please understand that there's a lot of things that go on in the background to make these things happen. But with that all said, I am always happy to do whatever I can to make you stand out and share my love of the game. And of course, share my love for my favorite co-commentator, Dr. Crystallologist.
Lord.
Dr.
Not-
Crystallologist? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Someone calls me a nuclear specialist. Yes. Goodness gracious.
All right,
Swear.
guys.
Trenton started the worst trend of naming me something, and it continues on.
I want a list of all these names for the end of the year review.
God, I think I might
Okay.
have to.
Yeah, I want a full on list.
Yeah, I've
Of all
actually
the
got.
names I've been called.
I've actually got access to the Speed Gaming backend. I might be able to get you all the things that we've come up with. However,
That sounds like a great end of the year slide.
A whole dedication to me being called other people? Oh, Lord. Ow, I just banged my head. Ow, ow, ow.
Krista absolutely loves the idea of a dedication to her personally.
I shudder to
That's
think.
totally fair.
Yeah, but you guys would name it Bad Ideas Incorporated Section 2025, the many monikers of our antagonistic, commentator, Krista Joy. Lord, I see it now. It will be
Dr.
a dumpster fire.
Dr. Torstel, can you do me a favor and clip the last 30 seconds?
No, don't you dare. Don't you dare.
I'll clip a minute. I'll clip a minute worth and then edit it later.
It's been a wonderful Saturday before St. Patrick's Day. I hope you are all safe. I hope you all have a great next few days. Do what you need to do. Have fun. Stay safe. Stay kind. And we will see you all. Yes, that means every last one of you on the other side of the next pipe check, and hopefully anyone who wants to join the tournament in the tournament. The link is up there, challenge.com/SMB3R2025.
You don't even need to have any experience now, because we did have Kaio. So on that note, I'm dipping. Deuces!
Good luck. Have fun. Bye.
Bye.
Out, everybody.